half of the people you would probably consider decent, to get to that space of operating out of the good of your heart, rather than operating out of scarcity and lack. We gotta have a Batman origin story, we gotta, like, most of the people that I know that are good hearted people, they have been through some dark time, including myself. I'm not exempt at all. Shit, I got Batman tatted on me, right on my left arm. Um, and I was thinking about that a little bit before I turned on this camera to make this video. I was like, damn, the only thing me and Batman got in common is trauma. He a white man, he a white billionaire. He lost his parents. I still got my parents. Whether I ain't a billionaire. Shit like that. It's a lot of differences, but it's still a lot of similarities. You know, that darkness, that pain, like you taking it and molding it. And I think I do that a lot through these conversations and through music. Through my albums, because I put a lot of that pain in there. And that's exactly what I was doing. My album came out last, I think, yeah, no, 2 Mondays ago. So it's like 10 or 12 days old or whatever. And I've been enjoying listening to it kind of like with new ears. It's the same thing. I done heard it months and months before y'all, have had a chance to listen to it. OG Odie on Spotify, on YouTube, all platforms. I don't think it's on YouTube yet, but it will be soon. Hopefully not too much longer. But yeah, I just say that to say, like, it just that villain origin story, or that hero origin story, because it's really one and the same. It's just how you choose to do it. Like, I used to be a super manipulator, especially like in relationships. And it wasn't until I looked at myself and be like, okay, yeah, I'm getting my way, but do I feel good? Does it feel good to manipulate? Does it feel good to mislead and lie, and play word games? And I came to the conclusion that it wasn't. I used to be a master manipulator, always trying to argue people down. Oh, this, that, and just digging my heels in any thought process. And I'm not saying I never do it now, but I do it way less. Like, if I did it 100% of the time, now I only do it 20% of the time. Like, for real, like a real reduction in that shit. And doing things like that with friends and girlfriends and just every relationship, family, anybody that was around me that could, be potentially manipulated by me. And doing that, it taught me. It's like, bro, you gotta hit rock bottom. You gotta do the wrong thing. You gotta put your hand in the fire sometimes to know what it feels like to get burnt. Because no matter what my mama told me about heartbreak, no matter what my mama told me, or about anything, or no matter what I've learned from school, whatever, I had 9 times out of 10, I had to learn myself. I had to bump my head myself. I had to go through the struggle by myself, because that's what I put on myself. And I think we can do that a lot, and we don't realize that sometimes that weight that we carrying, that I talk so much about, but it's super a real thing. That weight that we be carrying, it just be so overwhelming, and we don't realize it's on our back because we're putting it there. We're allowing it to rest there, kind of like Atlas. You know, kind of like Atlas. But it don't need to be there though. I guess that's the bigger picture. We don't got to put that on ourselves. We don't got to hide our true identity and get it confused with these random or passing or reoccurring thoughts. Because you more than what you think. I promise you that, bro. We are. We can't even put our existence in words. We could try. We can try to get close to visualizing some shit, but man, we really don't know how powerful we are, bro. We really don't know how lucky we are, how blessed we are, and if we did, we should act like it. And I guess doing stuff like this is me feeling like I'm acting like it. Maybe I'm not, but.